What's going on, guys? Parker here, and I am back with another video. And today I got my top 4 NBA player props for the day. And before I get in this video, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel down below. Give this video a big thumbs up and leave a comment on this video down below, because all those things really help the channel out a ton and really help push my content out to more and more people each and every single day. And each one of you supporting really does mean a ton to me, as we are on the road to 5,000 subscribers. So it really does mean a lot. It really does help me out a lot, and I really do appreciate it. Also, guys, before we get into today's plays real quick, I want to mention Sleeper, because Sleeper is running a free square for tonight for new users. It's just not out yet. It's likely a Jason Tatum free square or a Donovan Mitchell free square, something like that. And you can get access to that free square as well as an 100% match on your first deposit up to $500 when you use code FF23. That's code FF23 on Sleeper. And yeah, guys, that's really all I got for today's video. Or not for today's video. That's all I really got for that. Let's get right into today's plays. You really thought I was just going to end the video on an ad read? Like, come on, my bad, guys. But let's get right into today's plays. First off, I got Jaylen Brown over 29.5 points plus rebounds versus the Cavs, minus 122 line on Bet Rivers. He's over this line in 2 of 3 games so far this series. He's over this line in 5 of his last 7 playoff games. Brown has been extremely aggressive in this series, and it seems as if Cavs have had strategy to let Brown get his, which is definitely to our advantage. They definitely seem like they're trying to take Jason Tatum away much more than they're trying to take Jaylen Brown away. Jaylen Brown has had many open looks throughout this series so far. He's been single covered many times as well. And overall, this is just a matchup that Jaylen Brown should be able to keep torching. He should be able to keep having big nights, as Tatum isn't having his best series besides last game. So Jaylen Brown over 29.5 points plus rebounds versus the Cavs is my first play of the day. Next up, I got Kyrie Irving over 22.5 points versus the Thunder, minus 102 line on DraftKings. Kyrie's averaging 28.3 points per game at home throughout the playoffs so far. He's obviously been a much better player at home than he has been on the road early on in this playoffs, because he's been extremely efficient at home, scoring a lot more. The Thunder likely allow Luka and Kyrie more space to operate one-on-one, because double teaming has not worked at all. Luka is still hobbled, likely need a huge game from Kyrie if they want to pull this game out. Luka has shown he's not 100%. He's struggling to move out there. He's struggling to be explosive. And that's good for us, because Kyrie is just going to get more open looks. He's going to have the ball more in ISO situations. And overall, I'm confident that Kyrie can get to 23 points. We're really not asking for much. This line is as low as we'll see it this year. It's so low. Come on, Kyrie. Score 23 points for us. So Kyrie Irving over 22.5 points versus the Thunder, minus 102 on DraftKings is my second play of the day. Next up, I got Jaylen Williams over 29.5 PRA versus the Mavericks. So elite matchup for J-Dub as the Mavs struggle versus forwards overall. He's had 28 plus PRA in each game of this series so far. He's been right there every time. Huge must-win game for the Thunder. Williams will play heavy minutes throughout this game and have to be at his very best to win. Williams is going to play 40-plus minutes tonight, or at least 38-plus minutes. He's going to have the ball in his hands a lot. The Mavericks are definitely going to try and take away SGA a little bit, which will lead to more one-on-one coverage for Jaylen Williams. And they're probably going to say Jaylen Williams beat us. And Jaylen Williams is ready for that task. He's not afraid of the moment. He's going to be aggressive. He's going to look for his shot. He's going to look to assist as well and rebound. Really confident in this line as well. So Jaylen Williams over 29.5 PRA versus the Mavericks, minus 108 on Fanduel is my third play of the day. Lastly, for my fourth and final play, I got Darius Garland over 15.5 points versus Celtics, minus 102 on DraftKings. Now, I know Garland has been very hit or miss for us throughout the playoffs, and he sold us a bunch of times. However, this is a great matchup for Garland for one reason: drop coverage. The Celtics run the most drop coverage in the NBA, which leads to tons of open jump shots for Garland. 14 plus in all 3 games. He's been right there. Just needs one more bucket to get over the top. He's literally gone for 14 or more in every single game throughout this series. We literally need a guy to just score one extra bucket than he's already been scoring. Elite matchup for Garland. He will have the ball a lot and go over. We know the one thing the Celtics struggle at defensively is guarding point guards. Garland's obviously a point guard. I think he plays much better tonight. I think he probably goes for a 20-point game tonight. So Darius Garland over 15 and a half points versus the Celtics, minus 102 on DraftKings is my fourth and final play. So those were my top 4 NBA player props for the day. Like I said, if you enjoyed this video and you do want to see more content from me, make sure to subscribe to the channel down below. Give this video a big thumbs up and leave a comment on this video down below, because all those things really help the channel out a ton and really help push my content out to more and more people each and every single day. So I really would appreciate it. And also, guys, what's it called? I will be out with the MLB video in just a little bit. Probably like 30 minutes from now when you're seeing this, the MLB video will be live. So make sure to check out that as well for the MLB plays for the day. And without further ado, I will see you all in the next one. See you guys.